welcome to my channel. And for the subscribers, welcome back. I appreciate you. Today we're going to be building an angle leg desk. Well, I got the idea for an angle leg desk when I was searching on the internet for legs for desks. And the idea came to me, why isn't there an angled leg desk with 45s and in a cantilevered fashion? So I decided to come up with an idea of my own. I sketched it all out. What you see in front of me here is the rough length cut lumber. And I'll be milling these up. I'll be running them on the jointer, the planer, and then on the table saw. We'll get these to a thickness of about slightly under 1.5 inches thick and approximately 2 inches wide. So let's get started.
I always like to start out with the jointer. Make sure I got a nice flat surface on each board. Next I square up one edge, making it perpendicular to the flat surface I just created. Then it's over to the planer to get the thickness I want and clean up all the bad areas on the boards. Each board will be 2 inches wide, excluding the base for the legs. Those will be 3 inches wide. Here you see me marking off the boards, about to cut them to their final size. I won't bore you with all the cuts that I made for this, but you get the idea. Here I am about to make the angled cuts on the miter, trying to show you the lines that I drew. Here I filled all the imperfections. Like I said, this is pallet wood. I filled all the imperfections. The nail holes, the gappy knots. a little pre-sanding before the finished sanding to remove all the filler. Here I'm routing a chamfer on the base of the legs. Previously I cut those to 3 inches wide. I had that in the video, but I decided to cut it out. But the chamfer on the top of the base gives it a nice look.
And this is how I assemble this. I have to have some sort of spacer to keep the back leg level. This is the base. We're going to attach the back leg. Start with a little glue. Put a clamp on there to hold it nice and tight. When assembling these legs, the important thing is that you have this dimension from this point to the base, the same on each leg. Mine measures about 17 inches. And the point here to here has to be the same as well. And this measures about 2 7/8. When you've got this point from here to here, the same on each leg, as well as this point from here to here, same on each leg, Then you'll have a parallel top of the leg that matches the bottom of the leg, the base. You want those parallel. Here we're assembling the center section. It's the assembly you saw me put together previously. Now I'm going to assemble the top piece to the angled leg. Just adding a little bit of glue here. As you noticed, I like clamping the pieces together before I drill and screw them. Helps keep them in position sometimes. Here I realized that I probably had a better way I could have clamped this if I had gone from the corner of the top there across that angled piece. Might have been a better way to go. But I'm checking here to see if we're still square with a little bit of pressure on it. And we're still good.
This completes the leg portion of the build. Stay tuned for part 2.